Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets at Noon on ET Now. I am Anisha Jain. With me will be Winnie Motiwala, and for now the markets are doing quite all right. In fact, we started off the trading session at record high levels. 22,750 was scaled very comfortably, and the good news is that we are pretty much maintaining most of those gains. So good growth across the board. You can also take a look at perhaps a Sensex and a Bank Nifty, and they'll tell you that all of these indices are sitting at record high levels, and the momentum actually continuing on the Bank Nifty. So after that big rally yesterday, today as well, that index is up around 0.7%. You also have gainers in terms of certain sectors which are the outliers. So case in point being metals, that's shining away in the trading session with a gain of over 1% today. You also have real estate pack that continues to build on gains, and the IT too suddenly is in favor today, 0.7% gain coming in across the board. And talking about metals itself, take a look at the surge across the board, 3 to 7% gains, whether it's a Hindustan Copper, a Nalco, SAIL, all of these stocks are doing quite well. We were talking about the real estate pack as well. Godrej Properties there came out with a very strong set of numbers, way ahead of their own guidance. So that stock was up almost 7% at one point of time, cooled off a bit right now. You can also say the same about Ajmera Realty as well. The stock had been higher by 7 to 8% after a very good run, but cooled off a bit, and Sobha was also doing well in the trading session. From the IT pack, emphasis deserves mention. Bank of America has actually upgraded the stock all the way to a buy. They are saying that the guidance for the coming year tells you that perhaps there is going to be a bit of a reversal. So they're playing that theme through the upgrade coming in on emphasis. Moving on to the next one, which is Exide. That stock has been firing away. I mean, for the last couple of days, we have seen big rally. Yesterday, the stock was up 17%. Today as well, it saw a big spike. Cooled off a bit, but nonetheless, other peers like Amara Raja too should be in focus. Yesterday, that stock had a rub-off impact with a gain of 5-6%. Today as well, that stock is running for second consecutive trading session. Large trades were seen on Axis as well as Gland. For Axis, of course, it was that cleanup trade of Bain Capital. So the street is taking it well now. There is no overhang of supply. For Gland Pharma, it was a large chunk and done at quite a bit of discount. That's why it's in the red right now. We're also watching out for Premier Explosive, a big 16-17% surge there. The board is likely to consider a stock split, and maybe just because of that, that stock is active. We're also watching out for Shilpa Med as well as Sterlite Tech on expectations of QIP. We hear there is good amount of demand for the likes of Shilpa Medicure, etc. So just watching out for a couple of these names. Nuvama, Jefferies actually initiated coverage, and they've come up with a target price well above that 6,000 rupee mark, just around that 6,000 to be honest. So that stock is doing quite well. And Canson Homes is the last one on my radar. That because Morgan Stanley actually believes that over the next 60 days, this stock is likely to perform better than the rest of the index because they're expecting better Q4 earnings. The stock has underperformed the rest of the peers, and all of that makes them quite positive about this one. But clearly, Vinny, it's a lot more a stock-specific market right now, and you're seeing that in the broader markets and the kind of advanced decline ratio that we have at our hands.